This video is for people who have chosen to 3D print Stardesk themselves, so if you chose to receive all of the 3D printed parts already, then you do not need to watch this video. But basically this is an overview of the 3D printed guide PDF that you should have downloaded with the rest of your STL files, and I'm just going to highlight a few of the main points. Number one, I recommend printing with PLA or PETG. Those are the filaments that I've been using and they work great. Also, the STL file units are in millimeters, so make sure you don't import them into your slicer as inches or anything else. And then in general, I think your printer's default layer heights and infill settings should work well. What I've been using is 0.2 millimeter layer height and 15% infill, so I do know those work great. And then this is very important, but you do not need supports. And you should actually not use any supports with any of these files when you print them. So make sure that setting is turned off when you slice your files. But because of this, part orientation then is crucial. So your slicer should open up each STL in the correct orientation, but just to make sure, I've included images of all the STL files in this file. So double check that they look like this when you open them up in your slicer, because this is the correct orientation for how to print each part. And that's very important since obviously you will not be using any supports. Those are the main things. Of course, you can use whatever colors you'd like, but you'll need black and a gray or silver and white to make it look like the actual Starship and launch tower and everything. And then I highlight which color you need for each part here in the next pages of this PDF. And then you'll also need clear PLA, but I include that since I know you might not have that, and that's crucial for the letters and the button. So you'll use the clear to print those parts. And also one final note, the catching arms piece has 3 rotating components that will print in place. So after that prints, you'll just need to gently rotate those components, which will snap them loose. And that's all. Happy printing!